Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about parents who smoke. Well, unless you're a bachelor, or somebody who, basically is unattached to children or relationships, I think it's selfish. I always said, when I quit smoking, that I would never be a preachy smoker. Apparently I'm a hypocrite, because I wish I still had a mother. Okay? So we're going to talk about some steps about this. One, it's hard. It's really friggin' hard. I chewed more Nicorette gum than you'll ever know. Again, my dentist is going to make a fortune. It was intoxicatingly difficult. But my mother had no real recollection of how this would affect me in life. Well, later on, after she passed away. I mean, her troubles are over, aren't they? Mine are still continuing. So we're going to discuss about how smoking in a family is selfish. It's mainly selfish because you may have children with disabilities. You may have people around you who need your help. All I've got so far is a very career-driven personality, a book, as you know, as a stage career sometimes, and an emotionally abusive, unofficial foster father. I just call him Alan. I still love him, don't get me wrong. We met under unusual circumstances. But we're taking a stroll with me right now. When you smoke around kids, that impacts your life severely. I remember when my mother was smoking a cigarette, drinking a coffee, and reading her paper. You know, just a daily habit. And she used to smoke in the kitchen. She used to smoke in the kitchen. Well, as far as the kitchen as you could get. It's a bit noisy here, so I'll walk back here. Just for a little bit. I would need to get some points across about this. Now, I would have made some better choices in life. There's a lot of horrible things I could say about my deceased mother. But one thing I do know is she fought for our lives when we were growing up. In some ways, she was an amazing person when she wasn't. Or in a lot of ways, she was absolutely incredible. It's about time I said that. There's a lot of things that she didn't get to view. She never got to hold a copy of my book in her hand. She never got to see what it was all about. Oh, hold on. Speaking of which, because I found some spare change and I know I'm going to want to snack on the way home, I actually brought a signed copy of my book for the person at the service station, because I know he's going to be a little pissed off that he's going to be counting pennies. I think everybody's getting a little bit tired of my book, to be honest. I'm always flashing it and showing it off. Alright, hold on. I'll zip this up after. Alright. So we're going to wrap this YouTube video up with just one thing. Unless you're a bachelor, and if you have children, it's very selfish to smoke. Your children, even as adults, are left behind. There's no props, there's no anything in this video. I'm just speaking to you as I'm strolling down some crappy area called Blaxland. So, yeah. Don't smoke if you're a parent. It's selfish. And that's all I have to say. Coming at you live, the abandoned poet. I fight for truth. I fight for justice. I fight for you. I am the abandoned poet. Take care all.